Alright, you guys ready for another comedian? Come on. Let's do it. This next performer, I love her. She is so fucking hilarious. Please give it up for Jessy Bradish, you guys.
How are we doing tonight, you guys? Good. Awesome. So is anybody on the Facebook? Yeah. I have a theory I want to share with you. Facebook is destroying society. To be more specific, technology is destroying society when we can start with social networking, which is conceptually interesting semantically, because I feel like social networking requires alcohol and awkward conversations, not a computer screen and a mouse. That's just me. But, you know, Facebook, like, it's there, and you think that you're living in the moment, you're trying to live your life, but, like, it's for life. Like herpes or a facial tattoo. Like, this is not just a bad mistake you made on Friday night. That post exploded through the ether, and people try to warn kids. I mean, hell, they're trying to warn me. Don't put stupid pictures of yourself you're going to regret on the interwebs. But who can resist my own opportunity for personal celebrity? You like me, I dig you, everybody's sharing, it's awesome, I read it. Who could refrain? And I ask you, if there had been Facebook during the American Revolution, would the founding fathers have fared any better, or would we see Thomas Jefferson with his other family? Benjamin Franklin smoking a little weed? Boston Tea Partiers in the harbor, dumping barrels and just urinating. So drunk. all the world looking like the direct ancestors of today's Tea Partiers. A picture paints 1,000 words, my friends. Can't get rid of it. But there were simpler times, and I feel like I'm living in this tyranny of technology, and I yearn for a simpler time when people knew their place. Like the Renaissance, which for me is like anything between fictional King Arthur's court to Little House on the Prairie. Kind of a corseted costume drama time where you knew from the day that you were born your future because your father was a shoemaker, his father before him. Your name was Schumacher. You're going to be a shoemaker. It's done. It's written. But you may nervously vomit at the sight of shoes. Shoes may be your arch nemesis. Your name is Schumacher. Suck it up. But there was clarity. I am of a generation. It's the tyranny of choice weighs heavily upon me and my liberal arts school graduate friends. You don't understand the challenge finding your purpose, because no generation has ever had that challenge. They were too busy baling hay, trying to avoid the plague, to worry about their existential crisis. We're talking about my problems, people. Stay with me. No. Technology is destroying society. Why, you may ask? Well, there were good technologies. There was fire. There was the wheel. There were microphones. Things were getting us further along in life. But now, we're just automating shit because we're bored. We're done. Like society, I feel like we hit like a Darwinism of technology, like we're there. Now we're just automating shit. I would like to raise a common restroom as an example. You're basically doing George Jetson's wake-up routine already. Everything is automated. From the moment that you walk into the stall, I'm not saying they worked out all the bugs in the software. I would argue that when I sit down, it flushes more than when I stand up. And this is not a bidet or one of those special Japanese toilets with the jet fans and the AM radio. No, thank you. But okay. So the toilet flushes, the sink washes, the soap works, the thing comes down. None of this is like technically destroying society. It's just unnecessary. But the toilet seat condoms. You know what I'm talking about, the plastic sheet which covers the seat, because even though we're allegedly civilized, we can't sit down to pee in a hole. This is too much of a challenge. So you have this plastic seat, and you have to sit on it, but you retarded squirrels. And I'll tell you why. We dig stuff up, we use it lightly, and then we bury it again over here. We have these yards of plastic toilet condoms, and we're doing this. And one day in the future, the aliens are going to come. They're going to show up and they're going to be like, hey, I don't know what's up with these guys. We've got some Q-tips, half a banana, and a broken hairdryer. I don't know why they were saving this stuff. Because landfills are like hefty time capsules for the future. Okay? We're telling them what we thought was important. But technology, I'll leave you with this. Technology is ruining society because it's allowing us to alter the natural way of things. Right? TV, you've got your computer graphics. I don't even know what's real anymore. Can people run on ceilings? Okay, you may argue no, but I'm like, there are demon slaves. I have seen a vampire go poof in an objective enough manner. I know, the WB wouldn't lie to me. But the worst thing about technology is that you can alter yourself to the point where you're basically doing magic. You can lipo, you can collagen, you can lip, and you can draw, and you can talk until there's like vanishing perspectives, and as they get older, they don't get older. There's no honest 40 in Hollywood anymore, there's just a face. It's like sucked into itself. And it's kind of scary. But since magic does exist, one day we're all going to be watching the Oscars, and some faded Strauss will be accepting her reward for playing a 49-year-old single 20-something.